Test, test, test. What is up, chat? Welcome to the stream. What is up, chat? Welcome to the stream. We are now on day... Welcome, chat. What's up, chat? Welcome to the stream. We are on day 51 of trading NASDAQ futures live. Trading futures. Live trading, live day trading NASDAQ. Live, I don't know. I'll work it out. Anyways, what do we have here, chat? So we have a recent sort of, I'm going to adjust all of this so that things are a bit clearer, chat. Okay. So what do we have here? So there's a few ways where we can look at this one, chat. So if we just take structure here as is, okay, if we just look at everything, let's just say I was to sort of remove a lot of this noise here, okay, chat. So what we can see is, bang, let's say let's just say this is all we were seeing, okay? Just this price action here. Go up, chat. Up, you wanna go up? Okay, let's say this is all the price action we saw, chat. So I'm looking at the 15-minute, bang, we have a break of structure, okay? Break of structure here. We created a protected high, and we've created a protected low. We've created a protected low, okay? So in this break of structure, you have the protected high and the protected low, right? So price is currently bullish. As price goes up, you know, we are ideally looking for a long at this protected low area here, right? Just, that's a pro trend continuation, okay? So as we can see, price is continuously going up. Ignore the red line for now. Price is continually going up, okay? And then as it pull back, that's a protected high. And then look what we have here. We have this protected high slowly gets broken. This becomes a new break of structure. And this bottom line here becomes the protected low. Now we have to look for the protected high. So once there's, after the break of structure, there's a reasonable pullback. And I'm going to classify this one here as a reasonable pullback. Now we've got the protected high, break of structure, and protected low. So what are we looking for? We're looking for a pro trend continuation at protected structure, which is something like this. So if price comes back here, we will take the long. Now, if you guys watched my stream yesterday, chat, you'll notice that I took a long here for a decent 4.36 risk to reward. Fantastic. We passed all of our funded accounts challenges. So now, as you can see, we've got a 50K XFA and then 450K funded. So that's good news. So now, anyways, as price continues, we are looking for longs at this protected low. Now price breaks it. So now what we have is a change of character. Okay. Now because that's a change of character, it has reverse. That's a signal for reverse, right? Now, one other entry model that we can consider is the failed break of structure model, which is this break of structure wasn't actually the real break of structure. This is the break of structure that continues up, and this is the protected high, which is essentially like a second chance. Imagine, you know, you fail once and then, okay, this protected structure wasn't strong enough to continue up. Maybe this protected structure here is the one. And so this is, if you long from here, that would be considered a failed break of structure model. So if we take the long from here up to that protected structure, that is a valid break of structure model. So I'm just going to change this to an internal change of character because this has given us a protected structure model here. Now, if I was to take a long from here, that is also another valid trade. Let's have a look. Okay, so price has broken it and it's sort of come down and swept it. So what that is a valid change of character above. So this is a valid change of character. And now price, if you really want to be pedantic about it, if we look at the 1 hour, we want to sort of double check, has price clearly broken through and created a you know, sort of move against it? And so if we look at here, if we were still considering that failed break of structure model and we were looking for longs from here, if we were just to say, okay, maybe our entry here was a bit too tight, but price hasn't clearly made a new sort of low and continued down for a pullback. So this could still be considered a valid failed break of structure model. We sort of just extend that and say, okay, price is sort of trying to figure itself out, and then we take a long into the protected highs, and that's what we're seeing right now. So New York has just opened, New York Stock Exchange has just opened, price has impulsed up, and now it's coming back. And now, honestly, there's two ways I can go about this. I can take a long at this area here as it comes down now, like literally now. I could take a long here, probably somewhere around, what is the most valid area, to be honest? Like if I consider this on the lower time frame as the internal change of character, we've got the low here, protected low for the 3 minute, and we've got the protected high up here. Obviously we can take a long at this protected structure, okay? Now, considering this is there's two ways to look at this. If we look at it as a proper reversal, if we consider this not as an extended, protected low, if we draw this out and say, on the 4 hour, technically, if we look right here, the 4 hour technically didn't break it. If we can look at it like that and say, okay, longs are still valid here. Yes, that is one way to look at it as valid. Probability percentage, you don't really know. It all comes down to data. So that's one way. We can look for longs there. Alternatively, we can look for shorts. And what that is, okay, if let's say this was the breaker structure, okay, let's now eliminate the left side and then have a look at what's happening to price. Price has gone up. It's kind of broken that protected low. And now we've got another protected low here. And that protected low has been sort of, if we classify this as a break, that has been broken. It's created a new protected low, and then we can just continue looking for short opportunities. We won't be looking for longs anymore. We'll be looking for short opportunities at this area. So sorry, we would actually be looking for long opportunities because price broke this previously a protected high. This would have been a protected high before. It would look like this, okay, and it's broken it, so that has created a change of character bullish. So now we could be looking for longs if price comes down to these protected areas here. So that is another way to look at it. Okay, longs here, or we can look at if it was a bearish breaker structure, we can look at shorts there. But for the time being, we will just sort of just sit with price at the moment. It's trying to figure out what it wants to do. I'm going to keep an eye on the 3 minute and see what's most valid. But at the time right now, that has developed a 3 minute double top and inducement model for a clean counter trend trade. Double top plus the inducement there, or a triple top as some people call it, is a valid short entry for me. Now, would I have clocked in and entered on that double top there after the 11:30 or the New York Stock Exchange open? Probably not. So realistically, it's most likely I wouldn't have been able to find that entry anyways. But yeah, so for tonight, we can look for a long continuation, especially because on the 4 hour and the hourly, etc. If we look on the 4 hour, price hasn't really, it's gone up, and it is sort of, here, if we just do this, if we extend this out, this is the 4 hour breaker structure, this is the 4 hour protected high, and this is the 4 hour protected low. Okay, and so yeah, that is something that we can look at. I know, chat, everything's a bit messy. I need to journal my trades and stuff, so that will be something I'll look into later. For the time being, this is what we're sort of sitting at. Okay. Yeah, we should just sit here and wait for this. Now, we'll just listen to this in the background,
every single day, and when you want to achieve it. By what point?
Pick 3 or 6 or 9 months into the future. Write a specific date, because that almost programs your subconscious mind to work to that date, to achieve success for that date. Write the goal, write the date. And then also, guys, and this is going to sound like, you probably heard motivational people talk about this, but it fucking matters. That's why it matters. Stop saying I will become profitable, I will make money doing this, I will become successful, and say I am. I am already a profitable trader. It's just, I just need time to actually get there. I am consistently profitable. I am the type of person who's going to, I am the type of person that deserves financial freedom. You need to structure your mindset where you already are what you want to become. In my mind, 5 years ago, I had 1,000% confidence I was already a profitable trader. And honestly, I was made fun of by friends and family. I made the mistake where I did tell my friends, I did tell my family. They all told me I was crazy. And my dad taught me it was crazy. And my dad taught me. So obviously my dad knows it's legit because he taught me. My mom knows it's legit.
Alright, chat. Well, for the time being, you can enjoy this video on how to use the law of attraction to Get a
all
W.
those friends, all those
really.
family, they're asking me, to teach them how to trade now. And it's kind of funny how it turned out. But you need to speak and think things literally into existence, right? Like obsessively think about your goals, obsessively think about what you want to, like what materialistic things you have. What, like if you want to retire your mom, literally think about that nonstop. Or if you want to, go on a specific trip, think about that trip nonstop. If you want a specific car, think about that car nonstop. Whatever it is, whatever you're trading for, whether it's financial freedom or the watches or the cars or the or spending time with your family, whatever it is, everyone's a little bit different. We're all in this for different reasons. Whatever it is, obsessively think about it. Obsessively think about it, nonstop. And in your mind, structure your thinking where you already are a profitable trader. Almost be cocky. Like, it's usually not a great thing to be cocky, but in this case, almost be a little bit cocky where I am going to do it. And you have to be fully convinced and you have to remove all doubt, like just reprogramming your subconscious through this type of thinking, right? And like I said, some of you guys aren't going to do this and say this is nonsense, whatever. I'm just going to continue searching on YouTube videos. And some of you are going to actually put this into action and you're going to see results way faster. And you're going to literally manifest your own reality. And that's what I did by this type of thinking. Everything that I just said, I structured my mind in a way where I was already a profitable trader. When I used to go out to restaurants, right? Even though I didn't really I was still learning, I didn't have any money, I would go to expensive restaurants and buy steaks and just pay for all my friends. Because I knew I'm gonna be profitable. Doesn't matter. Like I know I will be. And I almost like my actions reflected my thoughts. All right. Very important. So do these things. Strong desire, remove all doubt, and visualize your success. Obsessively think about your success. Obsessively think about what you want. And unfortunately, this is where most people fail. They assume that the law of attraction is just positive thinking and hoping that your dream life happens, hoping that you magically become a profitable trader. And I'll tell you what, it doesn't matter how strong your desire is to become profitable. It doesn't matter if you remove all self-doubt and you have the utmost confidence within yourself. It doesn't matter if you visualize your success and structure your thinking in a way where you're already the profitable trader you want to become. None of that matters unless you align your habits and actions with the results that you want. And that's what no one wants to do. No one wants to put in the work. And it's very important to understand that you want to make sure you're on the right path to success, where your hard work will lead to tangible progress, which will lead to tangible results, right? You have to put yourself in that position to succeed in the first place. And 40% of traders quit after their first month. Think about that. How can you put yourself in a position to succeed if 40%, nearly half of traders quit after 1 month? And the craziest part about that is I guarantee most of those people were happy to spend tens of thousands of dollars in 4 years of their life on a college diploma that literally didn't even guarantee them a job. And I'm not telling you to not go to college, but think about it. Think about all professions, right? Doctors, lawyers, accountants, engineers, architects, they all go to school between 4 to 8 years. They spend a ton of money to essentially develop the skill set so they can make money with it in the real world. But people go into trading, spend 1 to 3 months trying to learn it, and when it doesn't work out, they quit. It doesn't make any sense. You need to structure your path to becoming a profitable trader the same way you structure your perspective on going to college, right? Like no one questions going to school for 4 years. Like if you go to college, yeah, you spend 4 years at school. No one questions that. But if you tell someone you want to spend 3 months learning how to trade, 6 months learning how to trade, they laugh at you. They tell you it's a scam. They tell you that it's gambling. It's crazy. I'm not sure if it's like the system or whether society conditions us in this way, but it is the absolute truth. So you have to structure your thinking in a way where, hey, this is going to take time. This is going to be a process learning how to trade. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme, right? And the second step in putting yourself in a position to succeed is learning how to trade correctly from the very beginning, proper education. And I was lucky to have that with my father. He taught me how to trade correctly from the beginning. Now, I have a free 10+ hour course that is genuinely better than most paid courses on the internet. It's 100% free. It's in the description of this video. This will put you in a position to succeed with trading in the first place. And I would combine my free education for my course with all my YouTube videos, combine those together, and it'll really help build the foundation for your trading. Next is consistency and discipline. And I mean, I'll tell you what, I've mentored students from all different walks of life, all different age groups, all different experiences, different professions, different skill sets, completely different people, right? And the one characteristic that every single one of my successful students have in common, right? The one characteristic is that they're all extremely disciplined. Doesn't matter where they're from, what age, what they did before they learned how to trade, does not matter. The successful students that I have that are making 10, 50,000 plus per month with trading are the ones that are the most disciplined, right? This just goes without saying. That's like the deciding factor, whether you're going to see success with trading or not. It's, are you going to be disciplined? Next, mentorship. My dad, it took him 10 years to learn how to trade. Then when he mentored and taught me, it took me 3.5 months to start making money. If you want any type of long-term success and you want to expedite the entire process, you're probably going to need a mentor. Now, I'm not even saying it has to be me, but whoever you choose, make sure they are credible, make sure they have verified results, and make sure you trade live with them every single day. Make sure you learn how to trade by doing it with them every single day. And if that person, happens to be me, you actually want to work with me, you can apply in the description of this video. But I don't care who you work with, right? But if you want quick results, or if you want, expedited results, I highly recommend getting a mentor. That will put you in a position to succeed. I was lucky enough to have one with my father. Next, journaling every day, reviewing your trades, improving your trades by recording them and like seeing what your mistakes were and what, the things that you're doing right as well. Meditation. I don't personally meditate. I like to go on walks, but you can meditate if you'd like. I like to go on walks. That's what really helps me clear my mind, and it helps me kind of like recap what the trading day was like. The next thing that you really need to understand about the law of attraction is you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. In trading, your internal state, which are your thoughts, your inner dialogue, your emotions, and your psychology, which by the way make up about 80% of your trading success, all of those things are mirrored by the external markets. Stop blaming the markets if you're failing as a trader. Stop blaming the markets if you're not profitable, all right? The market is merely a reflection of your trading abilities or lack thereof, all right? Your P&L, your profit or loss, how much you're up, how much you're down, isn't even a measure of your trades. It's a measure of your vibrations and identity as a trader. And I know that kind of sounds a little obscure, but I'm about to get into it. Who you are as a trader will attract what you deserve in the market. So stop focusing on outside influences and start focusing on your internal state of being, right? And there's different internal states that will lead to different results. So we're about to kind of compare two different internal states that on one hand lead to bad results and on the other hand lead to really fantastic results. For example, if your internal state is very fear-based energy, that is going to lead to missed trades, right? The market will show you how you're scared of losing money. If you have that fear within, you're not confident within yourself, maybe you still have self-doubt, you don't believe that you deserve to make money, you're scared of losing money, the market's going to show you how much you are scared to lose money, right? For example, this could play out through, you see a good setup and you hesitate, you wait for extra confirmation that never happens just to see that same trade that you're in or that you're looking at, that you're watching, but you're not in yet, go and play out beautifully and hit target, right? And now you feel regret, you feel self-doubt, you feel horrible about yourself, and deep down you feel that fear because you don't believe that you deserve to win, right? And we kind of talked about that, how you have to remove all self-doubt. And the way to remove all self-doubt is to build confidence. And the way to build confidence is to put in the work every single day and to trust yourself that you're gonna be able to overcome these obstacles, right? So this is one example where your fear of not being good enough, of not being worthy to make money is stopping you from making money. It's causing you to hesitate. It's causing you to not trust your instincts. There's also another desperate energy, which leads to forced setups, right? Where you don't attract profits, you don't attract success. You're not a magnet for winning trades. You're forcing winning trades. Your need to make money is what's stopping you from making it. And this has a lot to do with greed. Your strong desire to make money causes you to force the process, right? And this could play out through revenge trading. This could play out through, trading really low quality setups. It could play out through over trading to make up for mistakes from earlier, ignoring your stop losses, over risking, right? And your own greed is stopping you from attracting what you think and what you know you deserve, right? Your greed, you're forcing the process. You're not letting it just come to you, right? You're not attracting that positive energy. You're not attracting those winning trades and those, advantageous opportunities. You're forcing it because you're desperate or you're fearful, right? And this is how your internal state of being, I guess, can impact your trading versus you're calm and centered. You have a very calm energy around you. You show up to the market every day detached. You don't care whether you make or lose money. You're just there to trade well. You're present, but you're prepared. And the trades almost find you when you're patient like this, when you're waiting patiently for your A+ setups. And you have an abundance mindset. You know that, hey, if I miss this trade, there'll be another one. And you don't feel FOMO as a result. You know more high quality trades are going to appear. You don't overreact if you have a loser because you know you'll make it back on the next winner. You follow your plan, you follow your process. You don't chase, and you literally attract high probability outcomes. You let everything come to you. And guys, patience pays. You wouldn't believe how many days in my career I've had where, even I tell my students where I'm like, guys, just chill. Just be patient. Don't force anything. Don't take low quality trades. Be patient. Sit on your hands. The opportunities will come to us, and they always do. The market will pay you to be patient. And you have to attract this sort of energy by being that person, by being calm, centered, detached, present, patient. That's who you need to be. And then you'll attract those opportunities to you, and then you'll execute them with precision. Patience pays. Trust me. There's so many times where I let it come to me, and I would end up making way more money. And from there, it's also self-worth and belief. And that kind of goes back to, removing all doubt and visualizing your success, right? You genuinely believe you're destined to succeed. And that's going to reflect in your trading decisions, and you'll end up becoming more of a professional than a gambler, right? And this is where you stick with your plan, stick with your rules. You accept losses with grace. That's super important. You don't accept losses. Oh, I hate everything. You bang on your desk, turn off your computer. I had a losing trade. Everything's bad. No, you took a losing trade, no problem. Because you're going to wait for the next winner. You're going to wait for the next high probability setup, and boom, you execute it and make money. You don't approach and accept losses with emotion. You size up at the right moments because you trust your edge. And the only way to build self-worth and belief is to have this attitude that we talked about in the beginning and then putting in the work, right? And this is how you have to approach the markets this way: calm, centered, detached, present, and having that strong self-worth and belief in yourself that if you follow your plan, if you're patient, if you wait for your setups to come to you, you will execute and you will make money as a result. You don't force anything. These differences in your internal state of being is what's going to be the difference between you becoming a profitable trader or not. In conclusion, guys, if you can train your subconscious mind to feel, believe, and act like a successful trader before you even become one through having a strong desire for success, removing all self-doubt and having confidence within yourself, visualizing your success and knowing that you will achieve your goals. And when you combine that with actually putting in the work every single day, where you obsessively think about you becoming profitable, you knowing that you will, and then you taking action to actually make that a reality, that is when you can literally manifest anything in your life, whether that's being a profitable trader or reaching success in business or getting that promotion that you want. It doesn't really matter. In this case, we're applying it to trading, but that is the process. Obsessively think about something, put in action, know that you're going to achieve it. And if you put in that consistency and discipline with this thought process, and of course you kind of adopt these inner states of being when it comes to trading, you will find absolutely amazing success. All right. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment if you found this helpful for you. It's a bit of a different video, but I think it's really important. And I really did use the law of attraction to help myself become a profitable trader. So hopefully you found a ton of value. I'll see you guys in the next video.
Confess your wickedness!
You're right, I should be looking for better deals.
I can help you find better!
Find a better deal for you. Type finder.com.au.
Buy, listen, win with Kinder Bueno. Sony headphones to be won daily. Enter now.
Yes, 972 on a tick. 1 micro. Just 1 micro. This is too
Just one
volatile for
micro
a
in
low
the
position.
NQ. Okay. Doom long. Jerome's still flat. House account is flat. I'll have to ask Hogue when he gets back if we're still in that oil trade. I can't remember if we're still in that or not.
We got stopped out on that one.
Oh,
We get over 30.
Yeah.
Brad. We start pushing above 30 with some nice volume, some gas, some momentum.
I'm back. Our buyers come back. Yeah.
Decision.
Doom long from 972 and quarter. Okay. Man, oh man. 10-year, we're seeing a lot of volatility there. In the 10-year, we got a 500 lot to the upside here in the ES 55, 6285 offered 550 times. Volatility has picked up in the last 15 minutes or so. Headlines coming out. Trump's continued to try to get this agenda about firing Powell. And also with that, I mean, don't the members have to vote on rate cuts? It's not just Powell. I mean,
Maybe he'll
well,
try
presumably,
to
if you can fire one, you can fire whoever.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Just
Powell's term goes through May of next year, which once again we could be facing very different things then. Who knows? I don't think he'll be coming back though.
I do not think so either.
Trump told us yesterday.
I think, yeah. All right. Yeah. Gold, the big pop on that. Inflation going up. Powell, I don't know if inflation's pretty much been steady. PPI came in lower than expected. We got Euro close in about 27 minutes now as we trade 33.51 new highs in gold. And we got
gold's looking at new highs again. Yep. Gonna trade up to that upper distribution. I'm looking at an upside potential target 33.55.10, and here it comes.
Gold not done. Is this about weaker dollar or just flight to safety here, Jack? What are you thinking?
Sorry, I was looking something up. Can you ask the question again?
This move in gold, is this a flight to safety or is this about a weakening dollar? Because obviously rates go lower, dollar gets weaker, gold takes more dollars to buy gold, or is this a flight to safety, would you say, on this gold move? Just fundamentally speaking, thoughts?
It's both. Yeah, like that's one, the unambiguous, if like Powell does get fired, like the unambiguous trades are bonds will sell off, gold will go up, the dollar will go down.
Yep.
It's not one of those like good news is bad news type things. I guess I have to say that this is not financial advice, but you all presumably know this. Yes, the dollar will go down, gold will go up, bonds will go down in price, not yield. Yield will go up. But we're kind of back to where we were.
Nice people in the chat. Can we get some likes for this non-financial advice?
I think you do.
Yeah.
I think you do.
Just to acknowledge. Non-fiduciary, these are what I say.
You like 33.55 target to the upside?
Yep.
In gold? All right.
That would repair yesterday's profile.
Back at that pivotal price.
We're getting there right now. Gold new high. Yep. Let's see what else we got hitting the wire here.
NASDAQ at 30s, round 4. Let's get it.
Doom on the comeback. Jerome, what do you make of this now? Throw all that analysis out the window after but we're right back to these same prices. 62.88, still bullish above 97, bearish beneath 81. We can't get out of it one way or another, Jerome.
Yes, sir. That's why I took one trade and sitting on my hands till now. My setup doesn't play in this. Doom's one plays, other ones plays, but mine's doesn't play. So I'm waiting. That's part of trading as well, right? 90% of the time, 80% of the time, you wait.
Still down on what played out and what did it. Ideally, when this yellow line here on my chart is the 50 SMA, when it's flat on the 5 and the 15 minute, the wisest good trader thing would be just walk, take the day off, go have some other fun. Maybe buy some scratch offs, start drinking beer early morning,
Is that fun?
and enjoy your Wednesday.
Florida.
Come on, Doom.
Hey,
Doom, you're on the comeback. You're on the comeback. Gold is not done. Gold on an absolute tear,
Here
up
you
about
go.
$30 in the last 15 minutes. Now trading 33.56. Hit that target to the upside of 55s. Like Hogue was talking about, Euro close at the bottom of the hour. Yeah, we got that headline.
So I
You
was
got
looking
that,
a little
Doom.
more into it. It seems it's like nobody really knows how that would play out. You can fire a Fed chair for cause. My guess is then it would be kind of tied up in the legal system. So hope that doesn't happen. That'd be a pain in the butt to trade.
I mean, no one likes it more than that. So we can do that. We'll keep pushing here. Gold on the move, making new highs, 33.56. And the NASDAQ right back in that range. Doom, you are long from 22,972, yeah?
yep, try to. I like that low, and I
Yeah.
like big bids.
And I cannot lie.
Let's see it.
How many,
lie.
Doom?
How many? Just
Okay.
one.
Okay.
For this, the market is giving me a very professional boxer combo: left, left, right, right, left, and an uppercut in between. I don't want to
No.
go big on it.
No.
Hit him with that two piece. All right, Golden still not done. New highs 33.58. 10-year yields 4.45%. We're closing in on that 4.5. So we're about 5 bips off of that. 50-50 on the tilt. Euro close at the bottom of the hour. But right now, gold absolutely cooking the upside. Now up over
Yes, it is.
$30. And we are not done, Hogue. Look at this thing go.
Nope.
33.59 last trade.
So it's interesting, like that
3400s?
itself. I was talking about this yesterday, how like the new stuff can almost propel it higher than it would be. We got a lot of people short right there on something that we kind of already knew, and now they are getting squeezed, if not already out.
I mean, gold market's definitely taking this serious. I mean, 33.60 just printed gold up $34 in the last 15, 20 minutes or so. Gold absolutely not done.
I mean, it is. I mean, this is a big move in a short period of time, but we're still inside yesterday's range. So there's really not a big change here. Just a big opportunity.
There's volume behind this move to the upside as well. On this gold move here, Hogue. I mean, look at those green bars. We can push this thing higher
Yeah.
for sure. This is
That 930 bar is the biggest we've seen in a while.
yeah, it is. 33.61. Holy cow, man, that was wild. I'm guessing this. I mean, they started this on Friday, Jack. He's been starting this since he first came into office. On Friday, we got the director of Fannie or Friday coming out saying that. I mean, they're just gonna talk this thing into reality. I guess sounds like that's the playbook.
Well, should be some fun markets. I'm not entirely sure it benefits the goal of getting interest rates down, but we'll see. Still, Fed watch. There's basically zero, like 2% chance of rate cuts on July 31st, even after that PPI number today.
Yeah, well, yes, do take notes of some of the attacks going on in the Middle East. Definitely have an eye on that. But you see that typically look to the crude markets and you see some volatility there. Not seeing too much, but obviously something we'll keep an eye on. Just more uncertainty, more volatility. Got a 500 lot here in the ES to the upside, 62.91 on the offer field, 500 times. Yes, we do have an eye on the conflict in the Middle East as well. Crude prices not necessarily reacting to it just yet. But right now, the big mover is gold. Gold about to be up $40.
Bitcoin as well.
What's
Huge
Bitcoin
move.
doing?
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin's up too.
Take this
Spot
3,400.
Bitcoin went up about $1,300.
Okay. Doom still in this trade. Let's do a recap around here. Doom, what is your long? Excuse me, from 1 micro, or did you add into it? 1 micro Nasdaq.
No, I haven't yet. We're still at that level of
The comeback, baby.
hesitation. This is where the decision is going to be made, and I would like to see the market participants take my side with gas, and I'm going to add into it. Huge potential, in my opinion, still, if it shows fruition. But starting from the bottom, now we're here. I'm up 60 points in this trade, just chilling. You guys gonna make me add gold to my data subscription? I got 10 days. Coach Dakota got on gold. I've sucked at day trading gold, man. I've been good swinging it, but it has definitely brought in some opportunity that I don't feel like I've been missing out, but I might add the data and start trade that as well. Maybe.
Nice.
I gotta sleep on it. I have a very much love-hate relationship with gold. Very much. It's awesome until it's not.
Yeah, well, that's true with everything, right? I mean, it's been a wonderful market this year since the beginning of the year.
I still kind of bite myself for selling. Had 2,450-ish, 2,470-ish. It popped out of the range. I took it all, and look where we at now. I'm afraid to look. We're over 3,000 on gold, right?
Yeah.
Oh man. Hey, we live, we learn.
359.
Okay, so
Back
we've
in those
completely
30s.
Yeah.
retraced the move. So that was a lot
Yes,
of
we did.
sound and fury for nothing.
Yeah, it's right back to where we
So
started.
erase
right back
that
to-
from our memory and keep going.
Yep. Let's see if we
Start
can
with
push
the
it. Yep, the sellers keep coming in here at 23,030, 030, 31s, 35s in the NASDAQ. Do you see some sellers coming back in there? ES 6293.
I can't blame them. It's a cheap short. It's the top of the range. I can't blame the sellers. Anybody who's trying to sell this after these 3-week rejections on the 15-minute chart at price top of the range. I don't have it. I don't have the short here. Otherwise, I would have flipped.
Push this thing.
Do Adobe and trade the range, top to bottom, bottom to
Range.
top. But I ain't got
Yes.
it today. Just not have it. Ain't gonna do it.
Let's take a look at the tilt.
That's great awareness, actually.
Oh, I like
Wonderful
it, Trump.
awareness. That's when you perform at your best, right? When you know when you're in a situation you perform well, when you're in a situation you don't perform well. And I'm not speaking about him, about Alex Ferreira, but his routine,
Yes.
his day-to-day routine. He's amazing. He's a perfect athlete and a perfect uh, human being in terms of showing what a human being can achieve. Like the limits are in your mind, literally, and repeating a process with dedication and consistency will lead you and get you to places you would perhaps never even think about it. And so just being aware is, and I would remove the just, sorry, being aware is the first and critical step to evolve. Forget about trading, don't forget about trading, but even outside of trading, being aware is one of the most critical phases to evolve. And we use it in therapy as well. You got to be aware about what's happening. You got to be aware and conscious about what is happening, what could happen, what would happen, and what you should do. And identifying the conditions in which you operate well, in which you operate less well, it's your job, right? It's your job. Nobody's gonna give you a tap on your shoulder and tell you, okay, you're not doing good today. You should log off or you should take a walk. You tell this to yourself, or we tell this to each other on Top Step TV, and that is why I love hanging out here, and I have you guys always on air because
Yeah.
trading is lonely, right? And you don't want to do this alone. So get a trading buddy, connect with us with Top Step TV, and you're not alone.
Thank you for that. Bottom of the hour here. Bottom of the hour. Also, Euro close in 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Come in.
Jerome, there's a lot of folks that have been kind of asking for some sort of definition or an idea of what is mindfulness. I think it's a really good question. Would you address that shortly for us?
Yes, please. So the definition I got given is very simple. Observing your thoughts. It's if you want 3 words, it's non-judgmental awareness. non-judgmental awareness.
Another one
That
here.
is
Another
the
one.
perfect-
Yeah,
Sorry,
here
Oh
goes.
boy.
Hey, we got another one coming in here. Another sell-off coming in here in the NASDAQ. We're just trading 23,040. We're down about 100 points. And more selling coming in here. Damn, who did
I
it?
got it
Here goes
out.
gold. Gold
Oh,
cooking to
boy,
the
this
upside
is-
here. 33, 30. Is he going to do
Holy
this? Is this really
moly.
happening? Gold is absolutely cooking the upside. 33.72. Gold up 50 bucks in the last
one.
20 minutes. Saw big. How many was it, Jack? How many hit there?
6 there. I'm gonna keep
20
my eye on the
points.
ladder right now in the news. I'll get
20
to you.
points. What is happening?
I don't
Did
know.
he
It's-
fire
It's
him?
more Powell stuff for
News.
sure.
Like,
Wow.
Oh
I
boy, we
managed
got
to
a whole
catch
lot more than that.
20 points
Yeah,
out of my
let's get-
trade. I'm back
Wow.
long at 977.
Holy
Three ticks.
shit. More selling in the ES. More selling here in the ES. ES down about 20 points. Now down about 30 points on whatever headlines coming. This might be more
Not
continuation from what we
touching
saw.
this.
NASDAQ's absolutely
Right,
getting
right,
smoked.
right.
There's no way this is really happening. There's no way.
and now we got the 68. And
Dude.
Jerome is gonna say, "Told you." No, just kidding, just kidding.
Gold absolutely cooking. Absolutely cooking. What do we got in True Social? Ho, you got anything on there? Still repeat of
Shoot it.
holy shit.
Here it is
What?
again. It's I mean, it's all about Trump likely to fire Powell soon.
How? Okay. All right. Whatever. Don't ask how. Just pay attention to what's going on in the markets. They're gonna take this 3400s here, Hogue, in the gold. Gold last just pumped up 50 bucks in the last 20 minutes or so. New highs. Gold 33.77. I'm guessing there's more buyers going to step in here. Flight to safety coming in. Weaker dollar coming in. ES getting absolutely smoked, down about 30 points on that headline that may or may not be coming. But gold right now, Hogue. Buyers coming in. Look at that green candle pushing this thing
It's
higher here.
going.
Holy moly. Doom, you're back in? Doom, you're back
Back
in?
in 977 and 3 ticks, sweating, getting the chills.
Take your
Finger on the
profits,
trigger.
man. Feels like it's getting a little bit more serious. I don't know what the hell's going on, but this feels like it's getting more serious. Gold, they're not playing around in gold.
Yeah,
That's what I
the
got.
rug on me 3 times today.
Yeah,
Jesus.
we're down point.
Jesus,
We're down.
what's
All right,
going
yo,
on?
all right, headline. U.S. White House official, Trump is likely to fire Powell soon.
I would sell here. You need a bigger limit.
How?
But if he's
Yeah,
doing, we're
whatever,
down
don't ask how.
0.2 in the ES right now. We're going to be down many percent if that happens.
Jerome's life matters. Jerome's life matters.
Again, White House official, Trump is likely to fire Powell soon. Doom, you're long?
Still long.
All right, well, from what price?
977 and 3 ticks.
Okay.
Can't.
7,
I don't have the guts to short this or long it, but if we
dude, gold
go through 62.50, like this is going to bounce around based on tape reading. We're not going to be the first to know it.
All right, new headline here. Trump spoke to lawmakers on Tuesday about whether to oust Powell. Official cautions that there is no exact timeline for the decisions on the Fed chair. This is all coming in right here, right now, hitting the wire. We are seeing gold absolutely cooking to the upside. ES not done selling off here. 62.68 last trade, now 67s. And NASDAQ not done either. 22,955 last trade there.
Wow, look at this.
Look at gold go. Gold is more selling coming in here, Hogue. Equities absolutely getting smoked right now. Offers coming in on the ladder in the ES. Real?
$5 more.
Break the overnight lows. Let's do it.
Yeah. What price is that, Jack?
That 1,000 lot bid is still down there at 228.
Oh, good call, Hogue. Yep, got 1,000 out there. They know they're in there all damn day. 62.28 bid 1,000 times on the ES. ES absolutely getting worked. ES down about 40, 50 points on these headlines. Trump is getting ready to likely fire Powell soon.
Powell, fire. Let's do it.
Holy moly.
We got the level, Jack.
Man, it can't one
Yeah,
pick away.
yeah.
Whew.
Damn.
Can't watch this.
Okay, yeah, gold. Gold not done. 33.80. They're taking this at 3,400. So if this is really happening, man, there's
Yeah, we've got weekly kickoff high 33.97. See if we can get there.
1,000 lot down there, man. That 1,000 lot down there. Bid 1,000 lot on the bid. 62.28. 62.28. Again, headlines coming out right here, right now. Trump likely to fire Powell soon. This is just the headline. This is from a White House official. The markets are certainly reacting to this. We've seen a big sell-off in NASDAQ, big sell-off in ES, huge rally in gold, and
There
huge.
we
We're
go.
talking about 50, 60 bucks. New highs 33.81 in gold. Markets have woken up here on Top Step TV. 9 minutes till the euro close, but I think that doesn't really matter at the for the time right now at the moment. One more. What do we get in? What do we do with this? We just go to. Man, holy shit. More selling.
Click and pray.
Might be Hogue. More lows. They are absolutely smoking bids right now. Everything's just getting murdered. 22,000. Yeah, Doom, careful. If this is really going to happen.
I'm not catching this again.
No,
I have to
man.
go check on the palm trees real quick. I'll be right back.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. More selling coming in here. This is getting a little serious.
Short one.
Man, I want to
Selling.
short that.
Selling this shit. What price, Jack?
1 second.
Okay, cool. Yeah, stay locked in. Don't worry about the price. You stay locked in. Manage this trade. I'll take a look at here. What's going on here?
We scratched it.
Shit. Okay. All right. Let me know if you do get back
A
in
little
again.
favor.
Headlines breaking right here, right now. Trump likely to fire Powell soon.
My heart is a beating now.
This is me. This is we are alive. The markets are alive right now. This is historic shit going on right now. If this really happens, there might be some more selling coming. That
2025 is gonna be in history books. I'm telling you.
Jerome, and we're only 7 months into this thing.
Crazy trading year.
We're only
With
7 months
tariffs,
into
with-
this.
Yeah, it's crazy. I can't even imagine what could happen. And there you go, like fire. Fed Chairman. So yeah,
Melly,
ACH. As
Melly
one could say.
asking,
Anything could
Melly
happen.
asking what happened with this dump. The headline again: Trump likely to fire Powell soon. Likely to fire Powell soon. That's the markets are taking it very seriously. Gold again up $60, $60 in the last 20 to 30 minutes. A flight to safety, weakening dollar. A whole lot of things going on here. You saw the equities getting absolutely smoked. Just on the headline alone. This is wild,
Looking
man.
to buy 52 if it bounces back up.
Okay. All right, Doom, you're back.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on these headlines. Man, oh man.
In little pop in rates on the 10-year.
What are we looking at, Hogue?
I see a
4.5?
4.47.
Okay.
Yeah,
back
nothing
to where it
huge
started the
so
day,
far.
but off its lows.
Okay. Okay. Let's take a look at these prices here. It's found. I mean, we're stable for a split second here. 60 to 67 last trade. ES NASDAQ 22,940. We bottomed out at 40 points lower. Might see some more selling coming in here. Gold absolutely got cooking on the upside. Just made some highs, 33.81. When these headlines started trickling in, we were trading around 33.30. So up 50 bucks in the last few minutes here. 10-year prices selling off, yields going up. Again, the headline: Trump likely to fire Powell soon. Markets are definitely taking this serious. Bonds did sell off hard, is indeed.
I'm thinking bad things here. I'm thinking,
Yeah.
where's the bottom?